Yeah, exactly. But that's what I mean. That's how he got away with not. That's why the police couldn't do anything about it. Wrestler should have stepped on business there, though. I wasn't impressed. Like, the all mouth. All mouth. Right, so this one is called another one by Grim. Why Dilf Boy Dalton is a horrible person. Yes, yes, yes. I'm looking forward to this. This one's like just 10 minutes, this one, folks. 10 minutes. Sorry. Who here repping the boys? GC Dub.
Because I was smoking weed in my room one day, and then he told me that he was kicking.
Right.
Why doesn't your dad talk to you?
Why doesn't your dad talk to you?
I was smoking weed in my room one day, and then he told me that he was kicking me out when he smoked weed in his room, and we got in a fight.
What is it about?
We're there. Right, so we were just, we're there. The guy behind the camera went, why doesn't your dad talk to you? And he said, because I smoke weed in my room. And he kicked off. But he smokes weed in his room. So I had a fight. Sounds like an argument like a 14-year-old kid would have with the dad. Not like a fucking 40-year-old bus seat sniffer.
Dalton, that's so interesting. That my last video was my most popular video on this channel in the last 8 months.
That's why I'm doing it, folks.
Reached out to me and said,
that's nice. So this is the next one.
Dalton. And then Dalton even reached out to me and said, how come I'm not allowed to tell my side of the story?
It's gotta be Is this a Dalton shoot interview?
People at the last show.
No way.
And everybody hates him and just wants him gone. So
I've got no idea, mate.
So I figured, well, my audience wants to see Dalton.
This is hilarious. Is this a Dalton shoot interview? No way.
And Dalton wants to say his side of the story and how he's gonna be a better person.
That looks like a press.
Listen, a Dalton redemption arc? No, I can't.
I taped the podcast that recently.
I went and picked him up anyway.
Hold my head.
What is this? He gave me directions to a restaurant?
Catch it, get paid live.
Where are you?
Show, the main show, either ways.
Gang signs? What are you doing? Oh my god, he looks homeless.
You happy, Max?
I was just about to leave. I'm like, yo, you worked me.
No, I live across the road.
Okay. What is this?
I saw you.
What?
That was for the food drive. We're going to Tom's River.
Well,
You're gonna make something right?
Yeah, that was the intention. Yeah, it was a food drive to shoot.
I thought it was for Balls Mahoney.
What the hell?
It sounds to me like a scammy scam.
Yeah, it was a couple things.
Are we gonna make that right today too? Because I spoke with Balls' wife and she's not very happy with you.
Dalton not only promised his family a donation, but a
he didn't donate to Balls Mahoney charity.
Both of which didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to Gary. I handled Gary and through different people. I didn't really bring her in directly, but I'm just handling things for the show, and we're gonna talk to her. But as far as I know, I mean, the kid is happy, so that's good.
How do you know he's happy? Did you talk to him?
I mean, that's what Gary told me.
Dalton pawns off his responsibility onto somebody else, Gary Wolf.
Does everything have to go through this Gary like Gary
Yeah,
Wolf?
I mean, I haven't heard that. That's
He
not
knows
what
that
two
Gary's
sides of the
lost.
story. I had
Don't
good
put it on the
intentions
bus
by
seats.
them, and I didn't, you know, if they're upset with me, I'm sure we could make that right, but...
Don't worry, Balls' son. We're gonna get some college money out of this little con man. I got you.
For a last-minute venue change, we had a pretty decent turnout, and you know, the door, everybody wanted comps, so I was nice to everybody that wanted comps. I comped a lot of people.
So wait, so all those people were there didn't actually pay to be there?
There was a lot of people that were comped, yeah, so I mean, it looked good, it looked full, but it wasn't well, so it's like if I had, you know, if I had money, I would have, like, gave it to him at the end of the night.
Don't you just want to
What the
punch him?
hell? Yes,
Yeah,
you do.
I worked through Gary. I didn't bring them in directly, that's the thing. Everybody thinks I brought all these...
Hey, Bravo, yes, I used to watch TNA on Bravo.
Didn't get compensated because I didn't book them.
That's
Take
hilarious.
responsibility for it.
This
He
is
keeps trying
hilarious.
to blame everybody else but himself. So it looks like Dalton wants to make it right today. He brought a bag of food, and as soon as we're done here at Walmart, we're gonna go over to this pantry and we're gonna drop off his donations. Where'd you get the food from? That's my question.
That's hilarious. So he's
Wampus,
giving.
came to my show. He donated about 30 items, so thank you, Wampus, and a few other fans. And I also brought my stuff. My mother, it was the first time she
He
came
raided
to
his
the
mom's
wrestle,
fridge.
Right?
and she also contributed. So it was a cool thing having my
He's
mom
not even
there
skinny, man.
watching
He's not even skinny.
Yeah,
Did you not see him when he was wrestling in the other
Going to
video?
the promos.
Looks like a fucking wet sponge.
Stole it. So did you not make a donation at all to Balls Mahoney and Gail?
So the trophy, we brought it. We got the trophy. You know, that was made by the Women's Wrestling Hall of Fame owner.
Chris, Anino.
Yeah, and he's also misrepresented a lot of things.
Misrepresented?
That last night I saved Chris Anino's life.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay, so last night Chris Anino spent in the hospital.
Guys, if you're ever feeling that way, please reach out to someone. I'm so glad that Chris reached out to me and I was able to tell him where he could get help, and then he went and got the help. And he's still with us today. Last night, Chris Anino was in the hospital. He texted me, and he told me that this whole situation has got him so messed up, he's so upset, and he feels so embarrassed and useless being used and lied to by you, that he was going to kill himself.
No way.
He shows zero remorse for anything.
Look at him, he's laughing.
He's just walking along with a smirk. He might not even be listening to me. I convinced
Jesus,
him
that's
to go to
quite
the hospital
weird.
and
That's-
get help, and he spent the night in the hospital.
That's quite mental, that, like. So someone on the show, like, tried to off themselves because he didn't pay them. But then he's laughing about it. Look at that fucking chin, man. This guy needs knocked out. I'd love 5 minutes with him, like. I'd love 5 minutes with him. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, a small room and a camera so I can show everyone after. Jesus, what a horror. That's horrible, that, like. I don't like that, like. How much of that do you, yeah, it's definitely all off food.
Getting help. How do you feel about that?
I can't take responsibility for that.
Well, you can't, because he didn't pay him and he might need it to feed his family and pay his bills.
But he also
Stupid
was a
twat.
vendor. When you were a vendor and you bring in talent to a show, he brought in like 3 or 4 people that I did not. I had a budget, I had envelopes ready, and he told me, and Gary Wolf,
What?
can
What's he
attest to
talking
this,
about here? A vendor?
not to worry about taking care of that. And Chris was on the phone with me. Actually, when I asked him, should I make a donation and how much, he said, don't worry about it.
Dude, do you ever take responsibility for
What
anything?
the
You're
hell?
just blaming everybody
The problem,
for your own
man,
problems.
child.
Too stupid.
If I ever have a show again, maybe in April,
I thought it was March.
we're having problems with the venue. It
Oh.
was, we went a little hog wild in there. It was a restaurant.
Oops, my bad.
I was just under the impression that this guy was bringing in talent that I didn't have to cover, and then he tries to hit me with this, and I'm like, bro, I still owe Gary X amount. Gary got dressed because he got most of his rate,
Right.
and I've been making payments to Gary every day. He's cool.
He doesn't
Did you
money.
hear that, guys? Dalton's making payments to Gary Wolf. So if Dalton owes you money, get on the Dalton payment plan.
Picture, Gary stepped up to the plate, and my dad also doesn't talk to me the last 4 years.
I can't believe I missed it, but Dalton started
Ross.
talking about how Gary Wolf is his new dad.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Dad talk.
That's what I was saying, but that's what I said before.
One day, and then he told me that he was kicking me out when he smoked weed in his room, and we got in a fight, and COVID started.
We got
He
into a
told me to get out of
fight.
the house, and I
He-
refused to leave, and they called the cops on me.
Wait
And then I
there.
had to-
By the way, people, this man said he wants to fight me. He just shadow boxed there when he said the word fight, and he went like this. I would cut my arms and legs off, and I'd still beat him in a fight.
Moved in with Chad for like a week, and then Chad pissed me off, so I ran away from Chad.
He's referencing
Ah, big
Chad
up Chad.
Miles, who is a
Hey, here we go.
wrestling promoter slash toilet bowl cleaner.
No, he's not.
So when you got in the
Good
fight
guy,
with
Chad.
Did you attack him or did he attack you?
I mean, I just hit him a few times. It wasn't that crazy. I got charged with simple assault. I paid a $450 fine.
Oh, he paid his fine.
There, but I never hit a woman.
I beat up my dad. So what? You want to fight about it?
Yeah, people said that you attacked your mom too.
Yeah, that was my
Oh,
dad.
wait,
Sorry,
he's a
I never
lot.
hit
Wait,
my mom. Like, my
wait
mom-
there. So he's a lassie basher as well. Bus seat sniffer. What was the other thing I said? Something else. Oh, a grass. So he's a bus seat sniffer. He's a grass. He's a lassie basher. Wow. And all those wrestlers, all those big hard wrestlers at the show, surrounded him in the car and let him go, let him drive away. What a bunch of pussies that yous are. Shame on yous all.
I was at the show, like, you know,
your dad doesn't bother.
my mom visits me every other day. She's at my job, or I'm not.
Where do you live?
One of them was so embarrassed that he tried to top himself. That's mental, man. How is this guy still walking about?
You're homeless now.
Even like this grim, I know he's getting the content and that, but like,
He gave you the address to the
get the
restaurant.
content and then beat him up, you know what I mean?
I live at, like,
Lou, right now, beat him with no wheels, you would, mate.
across the road, my owner. He owns like 8 restaurants.
Oh,
He's a
and he
baller.
lets you kind of just stay in one of his.
I rent it.
properties.
Yeah, I rent it.
I don't know. These kind of sound like the ramblings of a homeless man to me. What do you
Yeah.
guys think? Let me know in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Chat's
You
a
remember
lot of
this
shit.
from my show?
Yep.
And not in the way I do, the bad way.
Have your girl while you're taking a shit. You won't know if you're coming or going, dudes.
That's my favorite one.
What the hell did he? What's he going on
Dalton is an
there?
OG fan of my show. Dalton is an OG character on my YouTube show.
What the hell?
And now he's a current pain in the ass once again on my YouTube show. What's with the Trump hat?
To be fair,
You know what? Actually, there's a story.
he knows he
behind
gets
the Trump
views. You know
hat.
what I mean? That's
When
I get it.
Wrestling the Necro Butcher after he broke my jaw. I haven't got it looked at. It's still messed up.
Huge yellow bruise right there.
Yeah,
Still kind of there. Yeah.
he shoe punched me. After the match, the Necro Butcher gave me the hat.
Like he gave it to you, like good.
One problem Necro Butcher did when he hit him with that right hand is that he let him back up. He should have fucking jumped on him and hit him again and again and again and again and again and again until that face was disintegrated. And then when the police rocked up, he should have went, "Oh, no contracts," you know what I mean? Dad doesn't even love him anyway, you know what I mean? Let's put him in the bin.
Good job, kid.
He said to me, and he says this on all his shoot interviews. And he said,
Yeah, it looks like it, man.
I hope
Yeah, it is.
my
He-
age, some
mental-
kid,
it's mental,
some
like,
good-looking kid like
mental.
you comes along and makes me look like a badass like you did for me tonight.
What the hell is he going on about?
Really, Dalton?
And he told me that like 10 times throughout the night, and then he tried to have.
I have no idea, mate. I didn't realise there was so many videos about him.
My mouth was hurting really bad. I was just kind of like laying there or sitting there like,
I hope you guys don't believe any of this, because I certainly don't.
No, I don't
Dalton's
believe
full of
anything
crap.
that comes
They
outside
all
of
just
out of his
laughed
mouth.
at what a loser he was, and the fact that he tried to run away.
Me and Slacker.
Don't trust a man. For one, I would never, ever, ever trust a man who endorses and
once I saw him and we hung out.
is like knocks us out, beat like predators and stalkers and that.
I don't want to put out. You know,
Say, Rose, full stop,
You guys are
boom.
cool.
yeah, we're
That's before anything he's
So I had
done.
to
You know what I
get
mean?
to
Birds of a
Dalton
feather flock
to
together.
See kind of where he's at, because he knows that people are after him.
He's got Necro
knows
Butcher's
he's
hat, though.
screwed up, and he's really just trying to
New
kinda
series.
lay low, and now he's trying to baby face us, trying to act like he's like this innocent kid who just made a few
Well,
mistakes, and we should
seems
all
to get
forgive
views,
him.
so-
But throughout this entire video,
As long as they keep-
he's
as long as they keep
exposed
getting views,
himself
I'll,
as an
keep
uncaring,
bringing them.
unfeeling, sarcastic con man.
Look at him, man. Look at him, man.
Nobody's
It's
gonna trust
horrible.
you, even though you tried to make it right. And in the next video, you guys have to subscribe, because you guys are gonna love what happens when I take Dalton over to the St. Joseph's Church in Toms River to drop off the food donations. The twist that happens at the end of this is unbelievable. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Oh, I
can't
kind of want to
wait
watch it.
for
I want
your
to
reaction
well, I want to know what
to
happens.
Dalton does at the food pantry.
You know what happens.
And if you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Eat it, yeah.
I'll see how long the video is. If it's not a dead long one, I'll watch it. Is it what? That one thrown in a river? What the hell? Wow. The next one's like a half an hour one, so I'll do that one another time. Wow, that was that was what a weird bloke, but well, I always thought he was weird and but he's also not just confirmed. He's not just like a weirdo, he's also actually a pretty horrible man as well. Like, in all seriousness, he's not just a LOLCOW. He's a pretty horrible man, and I actually mean it. You know what I mean? Watching it back, like, obviously that video is years old. Like, shame on all the wrestlers who work for him, and shame on everyone who was all talk in that parking lot and let him get away. Do you know what I mean? Graham, I understand. Someone's got to get you views out the LOLCOW. I get the business. He's got a pass. But the rest of them, do you know what I mean? All talk, and he's still going now. Do you know what I mean? If you leave this car park, you'll never come back. Well, he's still around, mate. He's still around. Fucking bunch of pussies. And I would tell every one of the wrestlers in that car about the face, you know what I mean? Knowing that they don't step on business. If they don't step on Bill, they're not going to step to me. Jeez. That was a fun one. We're going to continue with the DILF content. Maybe I'll the next one I'm not doing a live. I'll do a recorded video. I'm not going to clog up your Mondays with DILF.